Hey everybody, and happy Thursday night, and welcome to another special edition of the AFR Double Play, brought to you by our sponsor Play.com. Tonight, I'm really happy to bring you a pre-play of Game 1 of the ALDS between the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians, and we're using the 2016 in-season card set for History Maker Baseball. Last night I did a pre-play of the National League wildcard game, and it went really well. Had a lot of fun doing that. We had a really good crowd in the chat room, and so I decided to do another one of these tonight for some obvious reasons, perhaps. So here we go. We're going to be starting here about 10 minutes before the actual game takes place, so we should probably be wrapping up our game before the game on TV is maybe through the third or fourth inning. So using the actual lineups that were that the managers turned in for tonight, so we should have a pretty exciting game. I'm looking forward to this with Porcello on the mound, going up against Trevor Bauer. The only card that I had to have made from Keith Avalone over at the Play.com headquarters is Marco Hernandez, who's a utility infielder for the Red Sox. But all the other cards you're going to see tonight are available in that in-season card set. I've already done the pregame rolls for both of the teams. At the beginning of a series, both teams have full harmony. Let's see what came up. Xander Bogaerts is going to be happy till further notice. That was the big thing. And then for the Indians, Travis Shaw, or not Travis Shaw. There we go, Brian Shaw. He has control for this game, so that might come into effect. He was their most used reliever. That's who came up on the pregame chart. So let's see if that comes into play, and we'll head down to Progressive Field to get our game going. I always get a few questions in the comment window about what app I use here during these games, and it's called Swipe Scoreboard, and it's actually available as a free download. It comes with about 10 different sports scoreboards, but you can use one of them for free, and then for just 99 cents you can unlock all of the other ones. So it seems to work pretty well. Gives a nice visual indication of the score and who's on base, how many outs, etc. For everybody watching at home. So, all right, let's take you through the starting lineups for tonight. First, for the visiting Boston Red Sox, leading off, playing at second base, there we go, is Dustin Pedroia. Playing at third base tonight and batting second is Brock Holt. Batting third, playing right field, Mookie Betts. Batting cleanup, the designated hitter, David Ortiz. Batting fifth and playing first base, Hanley Ramirez. Batting sixth and playing shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Batting seventh and playing center field, Jackie Bradley Jr. Batting eighth and doing the catching tonight is Sandy Leone. And finally, batting ninth and playing in left field is Andrew Benintendi. Oh, I should say that this is another card that's not in the in-season card set, but it is available as a free download. It was in the latest newsletter, and I believe that there is a link on the Play.com Facebook page to get him, as well as a few other late call-ups in the major leagues. All right, we got a question right off from Mark Russell. Mark, welcome. It says, how does a player being happy affect the game? So right now, because both teams are in full harmony, it's not going to affect them this time. But what would happen is if a team's mood is anything but in harmony, when you go to the chemistry chart, if that player is batting, then the batting team would be considered to have harmony. So say you're in the middle of a losing streak, your team is in dissonance, but you have a happy player. When you go to the chemistry chart and that player is batting, the batting team would be considered to have harmony. Also, a happy player basically adds a win to your total when you're determining if you have harmony or dissonance at the beginning of the game. So say if your team is on a 2-game winning streak and you have a happy player, normally when you roll the die to determine, you'd need to roll a 1 or a 2, but that happy player would add 1, so it'd be a 1, 2, or 3. That's how a happy player would work. Same thing if you had a happy pitcher. If the team was in dissonance and then you rolled in the chemistry chart, the pitching team would be considered to have harmony for that at bat. All right, good question. And well, now we have the starting lineup for your Cleveland Indians. Leading off, the designated hitter, Carlos Santana. Batting second and playing second base, Jason Kipnis. Batting third, playing short, Francisco Lindor. Batting cleanup and playing first base, Mike Napoli. Batting fifth, playing left field. Where'd we go here? Playing third base, sorry. Jose Ramirez. Batting sixth, playing in right field, Lonnie Chisenhall. Batting seventh and playing in the left field tonight, Coco Crisp. You'll notice Coco Crisp, actually it says Oakland on here. That's because when the card set was made on the cutoff from August 15th, he was actually still with Oakland at the time and then was traded later, but he is in the in-season card set. Batting eighth and playing center field, Tyler Naquin. And finally, batting ninth and doing the catching tonight, Roberto Perez. Your starting pitcher for the Cleveland Indians is Trevor Bauer. And I forgot to mention the starting pitcher for the Red Sox and thrown in the bullpen is Rick Porcello. All right, everybody, so we are ready to go. Our umpires for the night. So actually, I had to make a couple of umpires that weren't included in the set. So you can go to the play.com page and there is a free download you can get for an umpire maker. And then if you have the how-to guide, it'll show you how to make umpire cards. You can find some statistic sites on the web to make those. But so at the home plate is Brian Knight. The first base umpire is Phil Cousy. The second base umpire is Tony Randazzo. And the third base umpire is Paul Emmel. All right, so we'll get those back on the board. All right. Trevor Bauer is done with his warm-up tosses, and we are underway here at Progressive Field for Game 1 of the ALDS. Here we go. 2-2-4. Oh, pitching at home. Yes, he is. A little bit of home cooking, so he's going to get Pedroia to pop out to short to start the game. So, one quick out. Then I'll bring up the third baseman, Brock Holt. That was kind of a surprise to see Brock Holt in the second spot of the order. Let's see, control. Trevor Bauer does not have control. Is it eager or sad sack batter? No. So he is going to draw a walk. All right. So the Brockstar draws a one-out walk. And now we'll bring up MVP candidate Mookie Betts. And we got a 2-4-4. Is he an ace? He is not. A champion? Oh, he's a semi-champion, but the dot says no. So it's going to be a ground out to short. So it'll be a force out. Brock Holt will be out at second. And Mookie Betts will be on first. Reaching on the fielder's choice. So 2 down for David Ortiz. My little David Ortiz guy up there. Here we go. 2-2-5. Star pitcher. He is not a slugger or a sad sack. Oh, unfortunately, he is a slugger. So it's going to be a pop out to right field for the third out. So no hits, no runs, one runner left on, and we'll head to the bottom of the first, scoreless. All right, so here we go. Carlos Santana, the designated hitter, leading things off. 256. Struggler, no. Champion or patient, no. We're going to go to the infield drama chart. So hard shot. Let's see, 2-5 is the second baseman, iron. He is not. So it's a routine bouncer to Pedroia, 4-3. And there is one down in the bottom of the first. All right, go back to the main chart. One down, nobody on. 4-4-6, a star pitcher. He's semi-star. The dot says yes, so that's going to be another ground out to second base. So 2 quick outs for Porcello. That'll bring up Francisco Lindor. Nobody on. And we get a 1-3-6. Let's see, he is not an ace. Is he a whiffer or cold? He is not. So that means we're going to go back to the infield drama chart. So let's see, another hard grounder. Is the first baseman gold? No, that's Ramirez, and he is just normal. So it's going to be a bungled play, and the batter's safe at first on the error. So Lindor will reach on the E3. And Let's see if that ends up costing the Red Sox. See if the Indians can capitalize on that error. We got a 1-2-4. Is he a control pitcher? He is double control, so yes, that'll be a ground out to short. So we pitch around the error. So no hits, no runs, one runner left on. And after one full, there is no score here in Cleveland. All right. Let's see. We will head to the top of the second. And we are going to have Ramirez, Bogaerts, and Bradley due up in the inning. Move David Ortiz back out of the way. All right, 2-4-4, ace, no, champion, no. So that's going to be a ground out to short unless he's a whiffer, and this time he is not. So 6-3 for Ramirez, one down. I'll bring up the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. We got a 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? He is not. So we'll go to the outfield drama chart. Let's see what happens. Is the right fielder gold? That's Chisenhall, and he is not gold. So it's going to be, he's going to line a base hit into right field for a single, and then if he was iron, there's a chance that he would have an error, but he's not. So it'll just be a hit, and that's actually our first hit of the ball game. And next we are going to the experience chart. And looks like both the pitcher and the batter are neutral on experience. So let's see, we get a 1-4. Prospect batter, no. So it'll be a bloop single. All right, so Bogaerts will move up to second, Bradley at first, and Boston has 2 on and 1 out for Sandy Leone. He was certainly one of the feel-good stories of the season for the Red Sox when they lost a couple of their catchers. Then he kind of came out of nowhere and just was ripping the hide off the ball. Oh, all right. King Cthulhu, or Brett, is here. Welcome, Brett. Actually, he's asking if anybody's watching the game. I don't have the game on just because I'm afraid I'd get distracted. I figured I'll catch up on the highlights after the game is over here. All right, so let's see. So we got 2 on, just 1 out for Sandy Leone. See if he can make him pay. 1-1-2. Oh, but that is going to be a big strikeout. So now 2 out. And for the rookie sensation, Andrew Benintendi, let's see if he can get a clutch 2-out hit here. Whoa. Oh, and he's not. Oh, because he's not a slugger. So instead he's going to fly out to left field. If he was a slugger, it would have been a home run. But all right, so 3 down, 2 hits, no runs, 2 left on. And we're still looking for our first run of the game here in Cleveland. Bottom of the second, Cleveland will send up their, let's see, 5, 6, and 7 batters. 1, 2, 2. Workman, no. Is he a champ or a whiffer? No. So he will line out to third base. 1 down for Lonnie Chisenhall. We get a 1, 2, 3. He has flash and he is fresh, so that will be a strikeout. 2 quick outs. I'll bring up the left fielder, Coco Crisp. 1, 5, 5. He is not a home run king, so that is going to be a fly out to center field. Jackie Bradley Jr. settles under it, makes the catch. And so 3 up, 3 down. And at the end of 2, we are scoreless. All right, Red Sox are going to have the top of their order due up here to lead off the third. Let's see, 3, 5, 6. That is going to be a strikeout. All right, third baseman Brock Holt, he reached on a walk in the first inning, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, is he patient? No, so he will fly out to center field. And we will go to the chemistry chart for the next at-bat. Both teams are in full harmony, so no need for the decider die. 2, 3. The pitching team has harmony, so a marginal pitch catches the corner for a strikeout. So it'll be a backwards K on Mookie Betts. And so 3 up, 3 down for the Sox. And we'll head into the bottom of the third. All right, so the 8, 9, and 1 batters due up for Cleveland. 2, 2, 5. Is it a star pitcher? Oh, he's only a semi-star, so this time he's not. A slugger or a sad sack? No. So that is going to be a single into center field, and that is going to be the first hit of the game for Cleveland. All right, so now 1 on, nobody out for Roberto Perez. Let's see, 1, 1, 6. The pitcher is fresh. They're in the third, so that'll be a strikeout. So now 1 out. We'll go to the top of the order. The designated hitter, Carlos Santana. Let's see if he can get the runner to advance. 1, 2, 4. Oh, that's the control, and he has double control, but that's actually just going to be an inning-ending double play. So 6, 4, 3 for everybody scoring at home. And that will end the inning. Porcello pitches around the leadoff walk. And we are through 3 full and no score from Progressive Field. All right, so Big Papi will lead things off here at the top of the 4th inning. See if he can get something going. 1, 3, 4. Is it a gold catcher? Oh, that's Perez, and yes, he is gold. So he will get a strikeout. So 1 down. Nobody on for Hanley Ramirez. We get a 1, 4, 5 struggler. No. So it'll be a ground out to third. 5, 3. I'll bring up Xander Bogaerts. He singled his last at bat. Oh, oh, that is going to be just a fly out to center field. So 3 up, 3 down. Go the Sox, and we'll head to the bottom of the 4th with no score. Trevor Bauer is pitching really well so far. Both pitchers pitching really well. Let's see what happens. 1-4-6 flash. Yes, unless he has a good eye. No, so that'll be a strikeout on Kipnis. 1 down for Francisco Lindor. He reached on the Ramirez error his first time up. 1-2-3. That is going to be a strikeout. So 2 strikeouts to start the inning here. Porcello looking sharp. Bring up Mike Napoli. 1-2-3. Oh, but this time the dot says no. We're into the 4th, so he's only semi-fresh. So it won't be a strikeout. It'll be a ground out to the shortstop. But another quick inning, and we're through 4 full, and we've only got 3 hits between both teams so far. Let's see if fatigue starts to become a factor as the game drags on. Boston will send the bottom of their order up to the plate. 1-4-6. That is going to be a strikeout to start things off. This is probably everything that Cleveland could be hoping for from Trevor Bauer here to lead off the series. 1-2-5. Is he a struggler? No. Patient batter? No. So it's going to be a ground out to 3rd. All right, so 2 quick outs. Andrew Benintendi, he flew out to left. Oop, was last at bats. Uh-oh, and I dropped my decider die. Uh-oh. And I don't see where it went. Let's see, 3-4-6. Do I need it? Is he eager? He's semi-eager. Of course I need the decider die. Oh, the wonders of live shows. Just a sec, guys. Oh, here we go. I got a bonus decider die out. Okay, and he is eager. So that's going to be a fly out to center field. All right, so 3 up, 3 down again for the Red Sox. And we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. All right, I think that's the first time I've dropped a die off the table on a live show somehow. All right, here we go. We'll have Ramirez, Chisenhall, and Crisp due up. Ramirez, he lined out to 3rd his first time up. And this is going to be a fly out to center field. 1 down for Chisenhall. It's a 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? He's not. So we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. One 1 is the right fielder Gold. Oh, that's Mookie Betts. So it's going to be an easy fly out. So he makes it look easy out there. His Gold Glove defense. So 2 down, and we are going to... Oh, no. We'll go right back to the normal chart. All right, so 2 down, nobody on for Coco Crisp. He flew out to center his first time up. 3-3-6. Ace, no. A sad sack or utility. He is a utility, so he is going to get a called 3rd strike. So again, 3 up, 3 down. And we're through 5 full. And we'll head to the top of the 6th. Boston will have the top of their order due up. See if they can get something going against Trevor Bauer. 1-1-3. Ace, no. A slugger, yeah. So he is going to get a leadoff double. All right, here we go. Maybe the start is something good here. All right, let's see. I feel like Cleveland might get some action in their bullpen. Let's see, is it too soon to go to Miller? Also, Miller is actually the only left-hander that Cleveland has in their bullpen right now. That was interesting. But I guess we'll get him warmed up just in case. All right, so Brock Holt is up. He is 0 for 1 with a walk. Gonna see if he can get something going. 2-3-6. Does not have double control, so that's going to be a walk. So he'll draw his 2nd walk of the game. And suddenly we've got 2 on and nobody out for Mookie Betts. All right, here we go. He is 0 for 2 with a fielder's choice and a strikeout. And let's see, one way or another, this might be the last batter that Trevor Bauer faces. We get a 1-3-6. Is he an ace? No. Is he a whiffer or cold? Oh, he's semi-cold because he struck out, but the decider dot says no. So we're going to go to the infield drama chart. Oh boy, let's see what happens. Hard shot on the infield 1-4 is the first baseman iron. That's Napoli. He is normal. Wait. 3-4. What am I reading? Let's see. 3-4. Or did that? Uh-oh. Did the die move? Alright. I think it was a 3-4. I must have just read it wrong. So third baseman gold. That's Ramirez, and he is neutral. So otherwise it's going to be a base hit. Alright, so that means that is going to score Pedroia, and Holt will end up at third base. And we've got our first runs of the game. And Big Papi is up to bat with runners at the corners, and that is going to be it for Trevor Bauer. Terry Francona will come out and make the signal to the pen, and Andrew Miller will come on to face Big Papi. Alright, so Bauer went 5+ innings and was doing fantastic up until the beginning of this inning. Let's see. So he gave up 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Oh, I forgot to mark that last hit. There we go. 4 hits. 1 run so far, but he's still got 2 runners on base. Let's see. The 2 walks, both of them to Brock Holt. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikeouts and no home runs. And now Andrew Miller comes in relief. Oh, all right. Yeah. So somebody just made a comment. Did the die move? I don't know. It was like laying on its side there, and I thought it was a 1, but it must have somehow, as it was coming to rest, it must have slipped. I don't know. That or I'm losing my mind. Which either is possible, but. All right, so here we go. So Andrew Miller versus David Ortiz. We'll bring Big Papi up to the plate. And here we go. 1, 2, 4. Oh, and that's going to be a control roll. So first we're going to get a double play. But let's see. With runners at first and third, it'll be a double play, but Holt is going to score from third. So Betts is out. And Ortiz grounds out. What did I say? So 6-4-3 on the double play. So that'll remove both the runners. Oh, not a hit, a run. There we go. And then Andrew Miller actually has double control, which means that Ramirez will also ground out to short. All right, so Andrew Miller comes on and does his job in an inning that could have quickly gotten out of control. They end up just getting 2. One on the single by Betts, and on the double play ground out from Ortiz. All right, so Porcello now with a 2-run lead. And he'll face the 8, 9, and 1 batters. All right. Oh, and then in the comments, somebody just said that I am losing my mind, that it was a 3-4 when I rolled it. Okay. I must have just looked really quick, and I thought I saw a 1, and then looked again, and it was a 3. There we go. Again, the joys of doing a live show. All right. So let's see what happens here. 2-3-6. Double control. He does have double control. So Naquin will ground out 1-3 back to the pitcher. And then Roberto Perez will ground out to short. So 2 quick outs in the inning. And that'll bring us to the top of the order. Carlos Santana, he has ground out and ground into a double play. And so there's triple sixes, and Porcello unfortunately is not an ace. Santana is not a sad sack, which means we're going to go to the glove chart. All right, so let's see. Mookie Betts is the only gold glove, so we need to first roll a 1, and we don't. So that's going to be a deep blast to center field and a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Oh, whoops. I got to go to the bottom of the inning. All right, so a hit and a run. And there we go. The shutout is over. And that cuts the lead in half. Jason Kipnis up now. He is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. 2-2-6. Batter hit by pitch. The dot says no. Is it the cleanup batter? He is not. So that'll be a fly out to left field unless he's a whiffer, which he is this time. So that'll be a strikeout. All right, so that ends the inning, but not before a deep blast into straightaway center field by Santana cuts the lead to 2-1. All right, so we'll have Miller start the inning back on the mound. And we'll have Dan Otero warming in the pen. 2-2-4 pitching at home, yes, so he will get Bogaerts to pop out to short. 1 down. Jackie Bradley Jr., he is 1 for 2 so far. 1-4-5, struggler, no, so he will ground out to first base. 3-1. And now Sandy Leone will bat. He is also 0 for 2. And triple threes. Is he utility or sad sack? He is not. So that is going to be a triple for Sandy Leone. All right. Catcher legs out a triple, a 2-out triple, and that'll bring up Benintendi with 2 down. All right. So here we go again. One way or another, this will be Miller's last batter that he faces. Can Benintendi get in another run? 1-5-6. Oh, he is a whiffer this time, so he is going to strike out, strand the runner at third. All right, so Andrew Miller comes on and definitely does his job. Those 2 innings of shutout. Let's see. I gave up 1 hit. So we'll have a new pitcher next inning. All right, so here we go to the bottom of the 7th. Porcello would not be, he's not semi-fresh anymore because he gave up that run. So we'll get some action in the bullpen. See, we'll get Robbie Ross and Brad Ziegler throwing in the pen. See if Porcello can give us one more inning. 1-2-5. He's not a struggler, not a patient batter, so he will ground out to third. And there is 1 down. All right. Oh, and I missed the the 7th inning stretch. Wow, that went by so quick. All right, here we'll finish the inning and then we'll have an 8th inning stretch. All right, here we go. Let's see. So 1 down for Napoli. 3-3-5. Wild, no. Sad sack, no. So that'll be a single into right field and a stolen base unless he was stoic, but the decider dot says no. So how about that? Napoli singles and then steals second base. That'll be a hit, and he will end up at second. And that is going to be all, I think, for Porcello with a tying run at second. Manager will come out and give him the hook. Let's see. So he goes 6 1/3. He has given up 3 hits. Is that it? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Just the 1 run so far, but he's responsible for the man on second. Let's see. No walks. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts, and then that 1 home run. And Robbie Ross will be the new pitcher for the Red Sox. All right, so here we go. Let's see if he can hold down the fort here. Stop that run from scoring. 2, 4, 5. Oh no! The batter is a hero, so that's going to be a single into left field. Let's see, but Napoli is not an active runner, so he will hold at third. That'll be another hit. And now we'll have runners at the corners for Lonnie Chisenhall. So lefty on lefty. Oh boy, come on, Robbie Ross. Let's see, 1, 4, 5. Yes, he's not a struggler, so there we go. He grounds out. Let's see, that'll be a 3-6-1 double play. Oh, whew. That was way too close. All right, so Robbie Ross Jr. does his job. And we will head into the 8th inning. All right, let's see. Somebody asked if they could get a closer look at Andrew Benintendi. So there's a quick look at his card. Semi-hero, semi-champion, semi-scrapper, semi-eager, semi-whiffer, and he is a prospect, neutral fielding, and neutral running. And he's a left-handed batter. So there you go. All right, guys. So we're going to head into the 8th, and we'll have a new pitcher for Cleveland. We'll get Dan Otero in. And he will face the top of the order. All right, so there we go. Yeah, the score is, if you're just joining us, it's 2-1 here as we head into the 8th. The Red Sox got their runs in the top of the 6th on a single from Betts, and then with runners at the corners, Ortiz ground into a double play that plated the other run. And the only run for Cleveland so far has been a solo homer from Carlos Santana in the bottom of the 6th. So both starters are out. Bauer went 5+ innings. Porcello went 6 1/3. Bauer is on the hook for the loss, and Porcello is in line for the win as we head into the top of the 8th. All right. So here we go. 1, 2, 3 batters due up for the Sox. 2, 4, 5. Oh, and that's going to be a leadoff single for Pedroia. All right, so his second hit of the night. He doubled and then later scored his last time up. I'll bring up the third baseman, Brock Holt. He's 0 for 1, but he's walked twice and scored a run. So not a bad night for him. Let's see. I think we'll put a hit and a run on for them. Try to avoid the double play. 5, 6, 6. Wild, no. Good eye, no. Oh, so that's going to be a strikeout. Oh, which means we have to roll the decider die to see if Pedroia makes it to second base as he was off. So a dot, he's safe, and a blank means he's thrown out. Oh, and he makes it into second. All right, so it's going to be a stolen base for Pedroia and a strikeout on Holt. And we will go to the right now chart. So we'll have a hot Hot pitcher against a hot batter. Mookie Betts was the designated hot batter of the game for the Red Sox. All right, so here we go. Man on second, one down. Red Sox looking to add an insurance run. 2-3. Cold pitcher. No. Otherwise, a towering fly out to center field. So, a little bit of drama. But Quinn will back up to the warning track and make the out. All right, so here we go. We've got our first base is open, and there's 2 down now. And do they give Ortiz the free pass? I think they're going to have to give him the free pass to face Hanley Ramirez. Unfortunately, as much as I'd like to see him pitch to Ortiz. All right, so Ortiz will get the intentional walk, and we'll have a righty on righty matchup with Otero against Ramirez. All right, so here we go. See if that pays off. 1-1-5. He is fresh, so there we go. So he'll get him to pop out to second base. So the intentional walk works. No runs score, so it stays a 2-1 game as we head into the bottom of the 8th. Let's see. I think that's going to be, let's see, what do we got here? We got a switch and a left. All right, we'll let, oh boy. Actually, I guess we'll get Pomerantz and Koji up in the pen. And we'll have Ziegler come in to face Coco Crisp. So that'll end the night for Ross. So he goes 2/3 of an inning. He gave up 1 hit, no runs, and that was it. And so now Ziegler comes in to face Crisp. And we get a 2-3-6. Oh no, so that is going to be a leadoff walk. Uh-oh, that wasn't what we were looking for. All right, now Tyler Naquin will come up. Let's see. Do we want to pitch to him, or do we want to? Yeah, we'll see if Ziegler can get his sidearm going. 3-3-6. Oh no, he's not an ace. Sad sack utility or patient? No. So that's going to be a single into center field, which means we're going to get runners at the corners. Uh-oh. Oh man, and that'll bring up Roberto Perez. Oh boy. All right, well, we're not going to mess around. We're going to go right to Koji. So Ziegler does not have a good night. He doesn't record an out. He gives up 1 hit. He's responsible for the 2 runners on base and a walk. Oh boy. All right. So here we go. It's Koji time for everybody. At home. Here we go. All right. Against Perez. Oh boy. Do they want to... runners at the corners. They got to... And nobody out. Yeah, he'll swing away. So here we go. 1-3-5. Oh, we're going to go to the special chart. The memorable plays in the field. Because there's a red 1 and a black 3. All right, let's see what happens. 1-3. Is the right fielder iron? Oh, no, that's Mookie Betts. All right, so it's an easy fly out, and because the lead die is a 1, that means that the it's not deep enough to advance the runner. So he'll make the grab and then quickly get the ball back in. And so a big out for Koji. Oof, man. right. Ooh. So Carlos Santana, who hit that, who's got the only run of the game so far for the Indians. Let's see what happens. 2, 3, 3, an ace or a star. Oh, he's not. Oh, but he's not a slugger. Oh, phew, he's a home run king. So it's going to be a fly out to center field. Let's see, and an active runner would score. Crisp is a neutral runner. Let's see. So that's a second out. Oh, do they try to get him? Well, let's let the decider dot decide if the third baseman or the third base coach weighs him on. So a dot they try to send him, and a blank they don't. Oh, so they're going to try to send him. So we'll go to the attempt extra base roll. So first we need to roll the decider die again and see if he can. So a dot means that he can. Blank means he can't. Oh, and he doesn't. All right. So fly out to center field, not deep enough to score the runner. So that'll bring up Kipnis. Koji trying to work his magic here to get out of 2 on, no out jam. But we've got 2 down, and now Kipnis up to bat. Oh, and a 1, 2, 3. So he is going to go down swinging on a Koji sinker. Whoo! All right, so that will keep the score 2-1, and we are going to head into the top of the 9th. All right. Let's see. I guess, well, they'll leave Otero in for now. And we'll get Shaw up in the pen. Just in case a runner gets on. Let's see, 555s. Oh, ace or a star, and he's both an ace and a star. So that'll be a deep fly out to right field. All right, so 1 down. Jackie Bradley Jr. up. Let's see, he is 1 for 3 so far in the game. 445, Workman, no. Patient, no. So that'll be a ground out to first. So 2 quick outs. And now Sandy Leone, he is 1 for 3 with a triple. We got 3, 4, 5. Iron catcher, no. Good eye, no. So that's going to be a strikeout. And we would be going to the right now chart, except it's going to be Kimbrel time. So everybody hold your breath as the Red Sox closer will come on to try and shut down this first game of the series. So Koji will close out his book. He went an inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, and that 1 humongous strikeout. All right, so while Kimbrel throws his warm-up pitches, we'll have a 9th inning stretch here. Yeah, sorry I missed that. I got so into the game that I forgot all about the stretch. So I don't want to disappoint the fans at home. So everybody join in if you want, and we'll stretch here in the 9th. Here we go. And take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. And I don't care if I ever get back. So let's root for the Red Sox. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. There we go. All right. So hopefully that was enough for Kimbrel to get pumped up. And yes, exactly. Somebody just said it. No walks, Kimbrel. Oh, goodness. He gives up walks at the worst possible times. All right, so here we go. And he is going to face the heart of the Indians order. The 3, 4, and 5 batters due up. Lindor, Napoli, and Ramirez. Let's see. Lindor he's 0 for 3, and he's reached on an error so far. All right, so here we go. Kimbrel Wines delivers 4.66. Wild, no. A home run king or slugger. Oh, he's a semi-slugger, so yes. Well, that's going to be a strikeout to start things off. All right. So I'll bring up Big Mike Napoli. He's 1 for 3 so far with a single and a stolen base somehow. Let's see, 3, 4, 6. Oh, and he's going to get another walk because he's not eager. Oh, so there we go. Our first walk from Kimbrel. Oh, boy. I shouldn't have said that. And we're going to go to the chemistry chart for the next at-bat. Both teams are in full harmony. Let's see what happens. 4-4. The pitching team dissonance. No. So it's going to be a deep fly out to center field. So Ramirez gets a hold of one. Jackie Bradley tracks it down and hauls it in at the track. And so 2 down, 1 on for Chisenhall. He is 0 for 3 so far with a strikeout, a fly out, and ground into a double play. So here we go. 1-1-5. Fresh. Yes, he jams him. He gets him to pop up to Pedroia. And that's the game. Red Sox win 2-1 in an exciting game. Oh, wow. So, let's see. So, Bauer is going to get the loss. Porcello gets the win. Kimbrel gets the save. Let's see. No hits, no runs, 1 walk, 1 K. Otero, just got to fill in his line. Looks like he gave up 1 hit, no runs, the 1 walk, which is the intentional walk to Papi, and then 2 strikeouts. All right, so 4, 5, 6, and the 1 error, 3, 4, 5. All right, guys. So here is your final box score from our pre-play. 2-1 Red Sox. They had 6 hits and 1 error, fielding error on Ramirez. Cleveland just got that 1 run on the solo homer from Santana. 5 hits, no errors. Bauer gets the loss in his 5 innings pitched, 4 hits, and 2 earned runs. And they got good work out of their bullpen. Miller and Otero combined for 4 innings and just 2 hits and no runs to keep him in the game. Porcello gets the win, going 6 1/3. 3 hits, 1 run, 6 strikeouts. And Kimbrel gets the save, pitching 1 inning, giving up 1 walk and striking out 1. So I guess if we had to give a MVP, I don't know. I guess we'd have to share it between probably Porcello and Pedroia. He went 2 for 4 with a double and a run scored. Let's see. I guess nobody else had 2 hits. Wow. So yeah, so a really good pitching duel. All right, and let's see. All right, and somebody just posted in the comments that it's actually 2-1 Sox in the game right now. Oh, that's awesome. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's 2-1 in the 3rd inning. Oh, very cool. And it was Benintendi who got the home run. Awesome. Very cool. Yeah, Andrew Benintendi got the hit. All right, awesome, guys. Well, hey, thanks everybody for joining me tonight. I'm really enjoying doing these pre-plays of the playoff games, just because they're a lot of fun. I'm really happy that the Red Sox are back in the playoffs after 2 straight last place finishes, and it's just such a fantastic way to showcase History Maker Baseball, and especially their in-season card set. and that we can actually play out a game that's going on TV right now. So really love that, and had a lot of fun last night with the NL wild card. So I wanted to do this game, and yes, as somebody just pointed out, if I get the correct score of this game, that will be kind of eerie. So last night, actually, I think it was 1 run more that the Giants got, but I did roll that Madison Bumgarner threw a complete game shutout, giving up 4 hits. So that was a lot of fun. I'd love to see the game go like this. So we'll see what happens. But all right, guys. Well, I'll let everybody get back to the game. Again, thank you so much for joining me. And be sure to tune in next Monday night when I'll be live with my regular scheduled Monday night double play. And we'll be doing a second season football game, replaying a classic Monday Night Football matchup between the 1984 San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. So, all right, everybody. Again, thanks so much for watching. And until next time, my name's Steve. Get out there, have fun, play games, and I'll see you after further review. Have a good one, guys.